Welcome back. New tonight, President Barack Obama was on hand for the dedication of the MLK Memorial at the National Mall today. Thousands gathered in celebration in Washington to honor his life, and that included people from here in the upstate. The first family, along with Vice President Joe Biden, also toured the memorial. The president highlighted King's ideas and his influence on America throughout time.
As tough as times may be, I know we will overcome. I know there are better days ahead. I know this because of the man towering over us. I know this because all he and his generation endured.
At today's speech, some things came full circle for some members of Maple Creek Missionary Baptist Church in Greer. Fox Caroilna's Greg Funderburg made the trip with them and joins us live from the memorial tonight with highlights from their experience. Hi, Greg.
Well, Jade, a lot of folks were so excited about this event. I'm standing here at the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial here in Washington, D.C., and many of those church members told me they were so excited because many of the members in the congregation got a chance to see Dr. King deliver his I Have a Dream speech 48 years ago, and today the younger generation got a chance to see this memorial dedicated. On a glorious sunny Sunday in the nation's capital, thousands gathered to honor the memory and pledge to carry forward the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In the crowd stood nearly 60 upstate residents, members of Maple Creek Missionary Baptist Church in Greer, witnessing history and some for the first time.
This has been amazing. It's flabbergasting, exciting.
The new memorial stands just a few feet away from the Lincoln Memorial where Dr. King delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech 48 years ago.
This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with.
With me hearing it, I just get like chills, just because I know we're working our way there.
Dr. King preached about the importance of peace and nonviolent resistance, but these church members believe his work goes far beyond the speech echoed from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial.
It's just more than just about a speech that a great man gave on this hill. It's about realizing a prophecy.
It's a prophecy, Williams says, where America would look beyond skin color.
Little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
It was uplifting. It just brightened my spirit. It made me proud of who I am.
The proud moment could be felt all across the nation's capital, but this group says seeing all of the dignitaries like Dr. King's children, sister, and the first family made the 8-hour trip to Washington worth it.
Be here in the moment of it all, in the action of it, just saying I was here is the most important thing of all.
And being here has left each one inspired to strive harder to keep Dr. King's dream alive.
Even though that we've come so far, there's so much more that can be done.
Each student on the trip told me they are looking forward to going back to the upstate and telling all their friends and family members about this wonderful experience. They also told me they have new goals in life. They've been inspired, enlightened on this trip to Washington. Reporting live in Washington, D.C., Greg Funderburg, Fox Caroilna, the 10 o'clock news.
An upstate church got a chance to see history in the nation's capital when the Martin Luther King Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. Members traveled to the Capitol for the ceremony, and the monument is located between the Lincoln and Jefferson memorials on the National Mall. Fox Caroilna's Greg Funderburg traveled with the group, and Greg has this report.
It's not every day you get a glimpse of high-power political figures and even the first family, but it happened for these upstate church members at Maple Creek in Greer Sunday afternoon at the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial dedication.
I remember everything, especially that I Have a Dream speech.
The students told me they have spent the past few weeks studying about Dr. King's dream, and this trip really helped put things into perspective.
It was uplifting. It just brightened my spirit. It made me proud of who I am.
It's a proud moment for these church members because many of their elders got to witness Dr. King deliver his famous I Have a Dream speech 48 years ago, and the new generation got to see the fruits of Dr. King's labor erected in the nation's capital.
It's easy to say, oh, that was a nice thing, but to see something actually come of it, it gives me hope to have my own dreams and to make them come true.
Students at Maple Creek Missionary Baptist Church told me the highlight of their trip came when they got a chance to see the family that lives here in the White House.
I've never had an experience like this where I've just been around so much love and so much happiness, and to see them there, it kind of made my dreams come true.
It was just amazing seeing him like in person.
It was an amazing moment to get a glimpse of the first family and to see Dr. King's memorial dedicated. It's a full circle moment church members say is connecting the old and young generation to Dr. King's dream.
I think it was a great thing that we finally get some recognition for a great man who stood on not just his principles and not just on politics, but on faith as well.
Church members told me they're so happy they got a chance to take their students on this trip because it will be a moment in history they will never forget. In Washington, D.C., Greg Funderburg, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
The dedication of the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial was originally set for late August on the 48th anniversary of Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech, but it was postponed because of Hurricane Irene.